Hi, I'm Todd Williams. I'm at Holliday Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical in Spokane, Washington. And I'm here to talk today about the Energy Conservatory's tools and how they support my fixed right or its free guarantee. Our fixed right or its free guarantee means that we go out and do a very thorough examination and make recommendations to our customers. And if they take our recommendations and something happens or breaks down, we'll make good on it and they won't pay anything for additional repairs, or we'll offer them their money back. It's their choice. That puts a lot of pressure on us to perform at a very high level. So we're a cold climate here. Our greatest energy and comfort demand comes in our heating season, which seems eternally long here. And the heat pumps were tricky and touchy. So why is it that we were going to homes and taking refrigerant out in the fall and winter, and then next summer having to put refrigerant back into the thing and not getting answers to these types of things? Way too much touch on a system, way too much expense involved in doing it wrong, only to find out later that we didn't have, that we were doing it wrong because we didn't know what the airflow was. So enter the TrueFlow kit, and we got those answers, and the light bulbs went on everywhere. And so we started realizing, gosh, if this is the first level of understanding on what airflow is affecting, what comes next for us. And so that's how our technicians were introduced to the TrueFlow kit. And then our installers, our technicians would have to go back and correct problems that our installers encountered. And it could have involved multiple adjustments of a charge, or not being able to set a TXV, or not even trying, to be honest. Not identifying duct system problems when they installed the system. And now here we are looking bad, trying to fix it afterwards. So our installers started appreciating what our technicians were doing with the TrueFlow kit. So now they've got them, and they find it so easy to set the airflow and a lot less guessing. If they identify a problem, they can contact somebody right away and say, hey, we missed this return duct. We didn't identify this on the sales process. Well, that leads back to the sales guys now. So now the sales guys need those to properly identify how they're going to do this job from the very beginning, so that the technician doesn't end up out there later on with the TrueFlow kit only to make the previous guys look bad, etc. And it's full circle. It's every step of the process. We're in the business of air, heating, cooling, and why don't we just start with getting the airflow issue right? There's confusion in the marketplace as to what's available from one company to another. Every customer expects that every company that comes to do service for them is equal or fully capable. But these are differentiators for us. We rely on these tools to do some of the talking for us. And it doesn't take much more time. It takes more time, but it doesn't take a lot more time to do a very thorough job. And so we are constantly making sure that our guys have enough time to do their work completely, and that they're taking the time to do it completely, and that they're talking to the customer and getting the information that the customer might not think to relay to the technician. But these paint a broader picture for our technicians to be able to engage with those homeowners. It's an investment. So we started with a few, knowing that we needed them, figuring we'd use them where we needed them on a priority basis. And then the technician that would come and pick up the kit wouldn't give it back. And so he would come in and tell us, well, if I didn't have it on this last job, I wouldn't have got that right. So what do you want me to do? I can't give it back to you. I need it tomorrow. I know where I'm going, and I'm going to need it. And so now we don't have that kit, and we got another guy we know we need it out here at this job too. So once we identified, just that it's an every job necessity really to have it with the guy, with the technician or the installer, we just knew we had to make the investment and get everybody equipped. Callbacks are too expensive. if not just, dollar wise, but the damage to your reputation when you make claims that you're going to build them a comfortable system and that it's a good brand and that, you've got comfort guarantees and those kinds of things. Putting yourself in jeopardy with failures early on in that process are just too costly. So it made sense to buy enough kits for every install crew and every technician and every sales comfort advisor.